everyone gave them so many excuses for losing to the Chiefs last year, to the point where they changed the bleeping rules of overtime. I'm fixating on this. They are treated differently. They are. Cowboys lose again. You expect the Cowboys to lose? Cowboys get crucified by the national media. Killed.
They lose to a team that we thought they were going to lose to.
Right. They did. I mean, look, I thought they had a chance to win that game. Dak deserves a lot of criticism for it. But it's not like the Cowboys played like crap, you know? They played against a team with a damn good defense. They couldn't move the football enough. They are getting killed today. The Bills should get that same energy. They should. The Bengals had 3 of their offensive linemen missing in this game, and there is no pass rush to be spoken of with the Bills. And credit to the Bengals for having the great game plan to just get the ball out as quickly as they possibly could. You could see there were some plays they were just throwing to the side when the play began. Made sense. But where was the adjustment? Isn't Sean McDermott a defensive genius? Isn't Sean McDermott, that's why he got his gig, because he did that with Philadelphia back in the day? What's going on here? I feel like we treat Buffalo differently because they're a smaller market team, and they should be absolutely destroyed for that performance yesterday. It was a home field game. It's snowing. This is legitimately your weather. You have been talking about yourselves all year long as the Super Bowl favorites. You played a Miami team where it was way closer than it should have been. That wasn't enough to motivate you to play against the defending AFC champions? Like, that's what I can't get past. You've not played this team in a full game. You played them earlier this year, and of course, the DeMar Hamlin situation happens. If you're Buffalo, don't you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder and you need to prove to people that you are this team? And everyone's going to forget about the Bills in a couple of days. And then next season, they're going to say going into the year, this team, they've got it. Just like you did this past year. Super team, Buffalo Bills. Where is that energy? And I get it. Like, nobody lives in Buffalo. It's practically in Canada, et cetera, et cetera. They are getting treated so much differently, and I do think it is a double standard. Josh Allen is a fun guy to root for. No doubt about it. The Buffalo Bills fans, Bills Mafia, they're great. But they should be getting absolutely destroyed. Of all of the performances that we saw this weekend, what Cincy did was the most impressive, but Buffalo not showing up, like, good God. I mean, I got a kick out of it personally because Bills fans have been hiding for years, and now all of a sudden they're out in the limelight, and a performance like this happens, and now they're just hiding again. They should be taken to the woodshed. They should be beaten up like Billy Bats gets beaten up in Goodfellas. Where's Tommy with a pistol when he's already dead in the trunk to shoot him another 6 times because he's breathing funny while they're driving to the place to bury him? Where is that? Where is that energy? Do I have to bring it? Some random sports talk show host in Houston who, whenever he talks about the NFL on this show, everyone gets pissed off because they hate football, I guess, because of the Texans and what they've done to this city? It's ridiculous. Where? Bills Mafia. Softest mafia there is. It is. We call them Bills Mafia. Why aren't they? I bet after the game was done, they were all waiting out in the parking lot, and they gave them like a warm reception, like, good for you guys. Woohoo, good for you guys. Like they did last year. They did that last year when the Bills lost. They come home and they're all waiting in the airport, waiting for them to get out of the plane. Woo-wee! Go Bills! If our defensive-minded coach could actually get one stop during the game, maybe we're in the AFC Championship. Yay! We've never won anything. Welcome home, boys. Welcome home. And then, like, for this game, they probably did the same thing in the parking lot.
This is where, like, every fan base that's a small market team complains about being a small market team until days like today.
Exactly.
Today, they're super glad. I've looked up at the screen.
Not
in
once.
Here. Every single time it's talking about the Cowboys.
Not once. And I get it. Like, that's what drives ratings. The Dallas Cowboys are still the team that, like, people like to talk about the team because it is a soap opera. But the Bills should be destroyed.
They scored 10 points. They scored 10 points.
And they are at home. And they're playing a Cincinnati team that's missing all their offensive linemen. Eli Apple is talking trash about you. The one player on the Bengals that nobody likes, that everyone roots against and bullies mercilessly on the internet, is smoking a cigar, cackling at you after the game. You lost to Eli Apple. We actually had a good game. The Bengals defensive backs played great in that game too. And I don't want to take all the credit away from Cincinnati. I'm really impressed by them. I am rooting for the Bengals the rest of the way. Love this team. Love the way they're put together. Love that they have this chip on their shoulder. But Buffalo, good God. Loser city, loser franchise, and no one cares about them enough to destroy them the way that I just did. Whatever.